Hello again, my crafty friends, and welcome to another video. Today I am working in my homemade journal. Some people might call it a junk journal. Some people would probably reject that idea because I don't only use junk in here. I use, new things and things that I love and are dear to me as well. It's just my journal. I used to keep a written journal pretty much exclusively for the last several years, and since I started this journal around New Year's, this is pretty much the only journal I've kept. I think I've maybe written in my actual journal a handful of times since then. I do a lot of writing in my journal, but I also do collage like this page as well. So I'm working here with a couple of printables from LittleBindy shop on Etsy, which is run by Johanna Clow. I'm sure most of you who are watching this video are familiar with her. She does incredible junk journal with me videos. I've been watching her for years and years and years, and she's very inspiring. This is actually my first time using printables, and I just printed it on regular, like super low quality printer paper, and they turned out okay. I've since bought a little bit higher quality copy paper to use going forward, but these work just fine. So I'll leave a link below for the paper packs that I'm using today. One of them is a Vintage Wallpaper one, and the other one, I don't remember the names. I'll just leave them down below. So this rose cardstock I got from a shop on Etsy as well, which I will leave linked below. I've gotten so many treasures there. It's called the Corner Stationery. But I'm just layering it on top of some deli paper and using my trusty chalk kit to kind of dirty up the edges a little bit and make it, look a little bit antique-y. And just looking for some other collage bits to get layered up there. This little Make-A-Wish piece here and the little piece underneath it. I know you can't see the pattern on it with my camera, but those also came from a printable pack from Johanna's shop as well, which I will leave linked as well. Just did a lot of layering on these pages, which I've been really enjoying. It just adds a lot of dimension, and I love the little details in a page. That always just makes me so happy to see a bunch of layers. So this pocket that I'm working with, I actually made with a tutorial by Treasure Books on YouTube, which is just a clever way of folding a paper so that it has a bunch of pockets in it. And I really liked that idea. I don't usually have a bunch of pockets because I don't know how to make them except for gluing 3 edges, and that's that. So I usually just end up journaling on the paper instead of making pockets and tucking stuff into them. But yeah, I made a bunch of these after watching that tutorial. This one's made out of like an old quilting book, and I thought the colors went really well. And it's actually the first time I went and took something from my crafting table over to my sewing machine. So I ran a stitch around the outside of it, and I like it. I'm gonna do that more often. I think I tried years ago stitching paper together and had a bunch of issues with like tension and like the back was ripping the paper. I don't know, but it's working like a charm now, which I'm very pleased about. So right around now is when I start kind of realizing the theme of what this page is going to be. I know that seems crazy because it's like all the way decorated, but I just mean like the journaling theme of it, which is going to be reading and books. I do a lot of reading, and so I just kind of ended up journaling about the books that I've read so far this year and which ones I really enjoyed and stuff like that. That's what all the pocket stuff-ins turn into, and that flap journaling as well. But yeah, so for now I'll just quit talking and let you guys watch the rest of my process. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already.